In 1685, the Sun King Louis XIV authorized one of history's most brutal legal documents, the Code Noir, or Black Code. With the stroke of a pen, this European monarch condemned countless Africans to generational suffering in Saint-Domingue, laying the groundwork for what would become the wealthiest and most brutal slave colony in the world. How did one man's decisions echo through centuries of Haitian history? And why don't more people know about this crucial moment? Today, we're examining how Louis XIV of France deliberately expanded the African slave trade and authorized the Code Noir in Saint-Domingue between 1670 and 1685. Decisions that transformed the island into France's most profitable colony while institutionalizing a system of unprecedented brutality. Before Louis XIV's reign, Saint-Domingue had a modest European presence. The western third of Hispaniola was largely inhabited by buccaneers, small tobacco farmers, and indigenous people. By the 1660s, France sought to formalize its control of this territory. Louis XIV, seeking to expand French economic power and compete with other European empires, turned his attention to developing plantation economies in the Caribbean. Louis XIV, who ruled from 1643 to 1715, embodied absolute monarchy. L'État, c'est moi. I am the state. His colonial vision wasn't simply about territorial expansion. It was about creating vast wealth through a brutal labor system that would fuel French luxury and power. First action: establishing colonial control, 1670. In 1670, Louis XIV appointed the first official governor of Saint-Domingue, formalizing French control. This was a calculated economic move. Louis understood that controlling this Caribbean territory meant access to tropical commodities, particularly sugar, that Europeans craved. Second action: creation of chartered companies, 1670 to 1674. Louis XIV granted monopoly rights to the French West India Company to control the slave trade in Saint-Domingue. This company was given exclusive rights to transport enslaved Africans to the colony, transforming human beings into merchandise. This was not passive participation. Louis actively invested crown funds in these trading companies and expected significant returns. Third action: plantation economy. Expansion, 1674 to 1680. Under Louis XIV's direction, Saint-Domingue shifted from tobacco to sugar production. This required massive labor, leading to a dramatic increase in enslaved Africans brought to the island. Records show that during this period, the enslaved population grew exponentially, with thousands arriving annually on French ships. Fourth action: the Code Noir, 1685. The culmination of Louis XIV's involvement was his authorization of the Code Noir in March 1685. This 60-article legal document regulated every aspect of enslaved people's lives. While sometimes falsely portrayed as protecting enslaved people, its true purpose was to maximize plantation productivity and prevent rebellion. The Code Noir authorized torture, mutilation, and execution for escapees. It mandated Catholic conversion while prohibiting any other religious practice. It allowed masters to separate families through sale. It explicitly defined enslaved Africans as property, movables, or movable goods, not human beings. Present-day impact. Louis XIV's decisions established the foundation for Haiti's complex relationship with France that continues today. The wealth extracted from Saint-Domingue under this system funded French palaces, art, and European wars. When Haiti finally gained independence in 1804, France demanded 150 million francs in compensation, not for enslaved people, but to compensate former enslavers for their property loss. This debt took Haiti until 1947 to pay off, which Dominican Republic, DR Nerver, pay 1 cent, crippling the nation economically for generations. Modern estimates value this extortion at over 21 billion in today's currency. France has never formally acknowledged or compensated Haiti for this historical theft. The deliberate decisions of Louis XIV remind us that the transatlantic slave trade wasn't an accident of history. It was engineered by powerful individuals for profit. His legacy lives on in Haiti's economic struggles and in global anti-black racism that emerged from this period. As members of the Haitian diaspora, understanding this history allows us to recognize that Haiti's challenges aren't the result of inherent deficiencies, but of deliberate historical exploitation. The wealth of France and other European nations was built on the suffering of our ancestors, a truth that demands recognition and repair. If this history moves you, please like this video and share it with others who need to understand the true origins of Haiti's relationship with France. Subscribe to Haiti Diaspora Voice for more hidden truths that connect our past to our present. The awakening begins with knowledge, and knowledge leads to justice. Coming next, French rule and tensions in the colony, 1750 to 1784.